Okay, we're going to keep this simple. First of all, you don't do that. You don't do that. No, you don't do that. You definitely don't do that. Definitely don't do that. But also remember, if you don't do that, then he doesn't do that. That's one thing we have to remember in this situation. I said what I said.
You know, I had not one, not two, but several European players tell me this over the years. You know, in America, you know, you got cats walking around here, you know, gun violence and stuff like that, gang, all this other stuff. He said they drop bombs where we from. Serbia, Slovenia, and a bunch of other places. These brothers ain't scared at all. And when you roll up on them the wrong way, they're going to retaliate. Jokic last night retaliated.
An efficient way to say it. You know, plays that were there to be made, we weren't really making those plays on either end until the fourth quarter with real force and focus.
We could see several times, especially when they made each you call timeouts, that you were sort of upset. Was it generally with the way the guys were doing things, or was it just the effort, or sort of why was
it was a little bit all the above. I mean, we're never able to get traction on the game. And, you know, some of the turnovers early on, you know, lack of detail, you know, offensively, you know, hurt us. But then defensively, we just never grabbed control of the game. You know, and like I said, doing things with force and focus until that fourth quarter.
Jimmy and the way he played, trying to keep you afloat. It seemed like he did, especially the first two quarters, everything he could to still keep it a game. Your thoughts on his effort?
That's about, you know, that was about one of the only bright spots we had, you know, offensively, getting the ball to him and allowing him to create some plays. But overall, our offense, you know, obviously was not good enough.
And then, on the other hand, Kyle going scoreless. Was there anything particularly there, or was there just a guy off of the shots, or the lack of continuity?
Yeah, I think just overall, offensively, we weren't very good, you know, and so a lot of guys weren't able to get in great rhythm.
And then at the end, we saw Markieff ran on the side, looked like a little bit of an elbow to Jokic, and obviously the shove back. One, beyond the play itself, there seemed to be a very high level of concern when the stretcher came out and the way he was hurting. What were your thoughts in that moment?
Yeah, I mean, obviously we just want to make sure that Keith, you know, was and is okay. You know, we'll find out more. He's moving around, you know, right now in the locker room. But that was a very dangerous, dirty play. I thought Keith took a foul, and it was, you know, one of those fast break take fouls, and he did with his shoulder. You might deem that. You know, maybe as a little bit more, you know, than just slapping somebody. But after I watched it on film, it was a take foul. You know, that's how I saw it. And the play, you know, after that, that's just absolutely uncalled for. And it would have looked a lot different. This whole thing could have been a whole lot uglier if Markieff was actually facing Jokic. You know, the fact that he had his back turned and he made a play like that, you know, blindsiding him, that was just a very dangerous play.
Did you in any way think that was a flagrant 2 foul?
I thought it was everything. Whatever you can...
No, the one Markieff...
No, I thought it was a take foul. I just watched it. You know, at the time of it, I thought it was a physical take foul, but it's certainly not a flagrant 2.
The stretcher was brought out, obviously, with the Markieff walk it up and walk.
Yeah. Yeah, and he's moving around, you know, right now. But we'll do the necessary tests, you know, whatever we need to do just to make sure that he's okay.
Eric, with the new way of the world, we can't go back there and see how everybody is doing and feeling. What is the mood of your guys after what happened there at the end of the game?
Do you see our guys? Yeah, the video and picture is worth 1,000 words.